Okay, so in this term project, right, we want you to try Armitage. Okay, and so let's have a look at what's going on here. Okay, and so here is our caddy machine, and then here is our Windows machine. So to do this term project, we have to first disable real-time protection on Windows. And so that's what I did, right? So here you need to search exploit protection, and then so it's here, right? And then you need to go to virus and threat protection, go to here, manage settings, disable real-time protection. So every time when Windows restarts, this one will be enabled. So we have to disable real-time protection because we are going to use code that can be detected by Windows. So it's mirror code. Okay, so then next we start the chat server. And the chat server is within the tools folder, and the WeChat subfolder. Then we just start it. If by accident Windows kills your WeChat, you can just copy this one in the backup folder to here and then run it again. Okay, but you remember you have to disable real-time protection because real-time protection will actually detect there's a malware attack, right? That will delete this WeChat.exe. Okay, so now we are ready, and so then let's now try actually the chat functionality. So the chat client is in this folder, I think. Let me have a look at it's WeChat here. Good. I think it's called client. Okay, so it's here. So we just actually run it. So we can run two here to show okay there are two people chat with each other. So I can call this as Alice, this as Bob. However, we have to change this to Windows IP address. How can we get the Windows IP address? You can use ipconfig right here within command prompt to find the IP address of Windows. Okay, so let's come back to caddy. Here, continue, good. Okay, let's see, hi. You can see now Bob received it. Right. Okay, so you can see basically these two chat clients use the chat server here to chat with each other. Okay, so you can see I print the logs to show here the two clients are talking to each other. Okay, so now we are going to attack the chat server. So we come to here to run Armitage. So Armitage is a GUI tool which uses the underlying Metasploit. It can be used for attacks. So as we know, Metasploit is a well-known hacker tool, and but Armitage is just a front GUI interface. So we just started everything here. So this will take some time. So I keep these two clients window here to show you, right? So even the two clients are talking to each other, we can use this Armitage to attack, the WeChat server. Okay, Armitage is written in Java, that's why it's so slow. What is this? Okay, I'm not sure why here is so weird. Okay. Okay, so I did some tests before, so I'm going to just clean it. Okay, so to perform the attack, we need to first perform the scanning. So I'm going to use MSF scan, and you can here put a range of IP addresses or a single IP. I'm going to use a single IP of Windows. Okay, so we are going to scan this IP address. We try to find out what kind of ports are open on the IP. Okay, you can see here, yes. And the WeChat server, the valuable chat server, is running at this port. And then the next step is we need to use, a map scan to find out the OS running at that IP. So you click right this found host, then you go to a map scan and do a quick scan OS detect. Okay, so this will take some time. Just wait. We have to wait for this scan to finish because we need to know what kind of OS runs on this host. So the actual exploit is shown here. So and the Windows and WeChat here. So if you don't have this, WeChat folder here, means you are using an old Kali, so you have to download the new one. So you can see this scanning takes forever. Okay, I think we are done. Yes. So now you can see it's Windows. So click the icon here, then we do find attacks. So what's happening here is basically we know what kind of ports are open on this IP. The ports will correspond to the servers, right? Then we use that find attacks to find if there are attack scripts in Armitage's database. And so the database contains known attack scripts. So if we find one, then Armitage will show us. Okay, I'll show you. You can see, oh, it's done. Good. So then we come back. Then if we right click, you'll see the attack menu here and the WeChat, right? So then we just click, then launch it. So you can see when this lighting icon shows up, means the target is compromised. So then you right click, then within this interpreter menu here, then we can come to actually see all kind of post exploitation tricks. Okay, and so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start this interpreter shell here, and then I issue a command here to change our local folder to /home/Kelly, because later when I try to use the function of catching screenshot, the screenshot will be saved in this folder. So we have privilege in this folder, so there will be no problem. Okay, and then so let's have a look at this. Yeah, let's take a screenshot. So this will take some time. Let's just wait. Okay, so you can see now we take a screenshot of Windows from Kelly, right? And there are a lot of things you can do with, you know, this interpreter menu here, and so like a webcam, right? Other things, and I can show you. Let me see if this will work, but I need to first enable the webcams here. Okay, it works. And then, okay, then we can do this. We come to here. We actually take a webcam shot. See if it works or not. Okay, we take a picture. Yeah, it works. I think I pretty failed. That's weird. And okay, let me see here. We can also use command to do this. I think, let me see. Webcam list. Everything looks good. Webcam snap. So same thing here. I think this will fail again, but it happens. Good, that's okay. And if it happens. And let me actually disable this and do this again. Okay, so sometimes it's just like that. Okay, let's do this one more time. So webcam list. Oh, okay. So, okay, this time it works. Okay, you can see here, right? So the screenshot is put here in this folder. I can open it, J something, right? JQ. GQ. Yeah, this one. That's me at night. And okay, we can actually also start a webcam stream. It's streaming, so you can see here a web page will show up and giving you the streaming. Good. Okay, pretty good. And it can also do other things. So let me see here, browsing files here. Right, you can see here you can upload the file, do other things, and so there are many things you can do here, and then other things here. Okay, and so within this folder, I remember somebody asked me to create a file. So we can also, you can see, to show the content of the remote folder. And so what if I run this? Nothing happens. Oh, you can see now it becomes a Windows 2. Okay, that's good. So now you can actually create a file here. So I go into a test txt. Let's do the DR again. So you can see test.txt is here. Okay, let me exit. Does exit do anything? Anyway, that's okay. Okay, so that's this demo.